Welcome to Faith in Fashion Fridays. Baby, y'all already know how we get down over here. So we're going to go ahead and jump off into our look of the day, which is this cute little tracksuit, y'all, that I picked up. So let's get into the details of it, honey. So the details of this tracksuit, number one, the sizing. So this goes from all the way from a size 12 all the way up to a size 28 in this jumpsuit, and the sizing is actually like 12, 14, 14, 16, stuff like that. So in this, y'all, I have on a 22, 24, just to let you all know. And also for reference, my height is 5'5" as well. Now, y'all, this tracksuit comes in a multiple colors from gray to blue. They have a real pretty green. There's a black and white version. Like when I say a lot of colors this tracksuit also comes in, y'all. Now with the material is a soft material. I love it. It kind of gives me like Adidas vibes, almost like, like the Adidas tracksuits. That's kind of like what it gives me because of the stripes that's actually on it. As y'all can see, like the jacket zips up. It actually goes all the way up with the jacket as well. Now the pants do have pockets, and I love the fact that the waist is elastic. I just like that over sometimes buttoning up the pants, y'all. But the pants do have pockets, and y'all know we can never go wrong with having pockets on dresses, pants, jumpsuits, whatever it is, right? Now the length on these pants, y'all, I will say they are in between tall girl friendly, short girl friendly. So my height is 5'5", just for reference, just to be able to let you all know that as well. But pretty much, y'all, it's a cute little look. You can definitely go in and mix and match it. If you guys do not know, honey, the color of the season, or one of the colors of the season, is burgundy. Burgundy definitely is on trend this season as well. Now, another way that you can actually go in and style this was actually you can unzip this and you can put you on a black cami up under here, or if you want more of a monochromatic look, as they call it these days, honey, you can put you on a burgundy cami up under here as well. Now, y'all, with my shoes, my tennis shoes, they came from Aldo. It actually came out of a men's section, just to let y'all know. So my shoes are just black and gold shoes that I picked up from Aldo. I actually got these in store. So my particular shoe that I have on is no longer available, but I did just link some other cute black tennis shoes that you all can go and pick up as well. And I know y'all probably gonna ask about my glasses that I have on. So y'all, my glasses are actually from Focus and Frame Eyewear, which is a black owned eyewear company located here in Dallas, Texas. But they ship everywhere, y'all. They ship everywhere. I actually have two pair of these glasses that I picked up from them. So if you are visually challenged, such as I am, because in real life y'all know I can't see, definitely please go and shop Focus and Frame Eyewear. They are a black owned company. I've met the owner before. She's super sweet. So I will definitely have my affiliate link code down in the description box below, honey. And trust and believe, cousin got some more glasses that's coming, okay? So for all of my cousins, just to be able to let you all know. Now, cousins, that completes our fashion look of the day. Honey, let's go ahead and get into our devotional. Okay, cousins, we're getting ready to get off into our devotional for today. If you don't have your book, the book is linked down in the description box below. All right, y'all? So today's title is The Faithfulness of God, and our scripture is 1 Thessalonians 5:24, and the scripture says, "He who calls you is faithful, and he will surely do it." Y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, this was so good to me. Y'all just wait till I get to my notes, okay? Wait till I get to my notes. So the devotional says, for doers and achievers, it can be difficult to be still and wait to see how God's plan is going to unfold. it's natural for us to want to know what's ahead and how it's all going to come together and when. Raise your hand in the comments if that's you. Maybe you're the type who's not afraid to do her part. Give your goal and you'll make it happen. But what if your part is letting go? Ooh, how many of us want to let go? We like having that control. Be honest. It says, sure, it's easier said than done, but this season is more about surrender than anything else. And surrender is a complicated balance when you're trying to help our families build a team and change our lives in the process. Your efforts won't always be enough to change the outcome you desire. Here's the good news. Through the verse above, gives us with a stress relieving promise. God will surely do it. Y'all hold on to that because I'm coming for it. God will surely do it. Not you, not me, but him. There are some breakthroughs that can transpire only with the move of God's hand. This part right here did something for me. We can't force it. We can only flow through it. Baby, when I tell y'all I got so many points in today's devotional, the faithfulness of God, we're going to start right there. We can't force it. We can only flow in it. And so as I was studying, y'all, what came to me was sometimes the door is closed, right? And when that door is closed, a lot of times we're going to kick, we're going to push, we're going to bust the door down to force our way through that door. Listen, instead of allowing God to come in and say, you know what? Let me open the door. It's a lot easier when I can open the door. But because we don't want to let go like our devotional is telling us, we don't want to surrender all like our devotional is telling us, right? We want to have our little messy hands all in the mix of it because, baby, we don't know the outcome. But as long as that door is closed, as long as you kicking and you screaming and you trying to bust the door down, you are so anxious to see what is behind the door. I was like, ooh, Jesus. I said, okay. It was like, Shauna, sit down. Sit down and allow me to go in and open the door. And when I go in and open the door, it's going to flow a whole lot smoother than you trying to go in busting down the door like you a superwoman or somebody. Okay? Y'all, they got real good to me. So y'all have to let me know in the comments, how many of y'all have had scenarios in your life where God is like, no, baby, the door is closed. But you want to put your hands in it and keep doing what you want to do, right? Now, another part, y'all, that stuck out to me was it says, but what if your part is letting go? And I gotta go to my notes right here. The second part of that is, in this season, it's more about surrender than anything else. And surrender is a complicated balance when you're trying to help our families build a dream and change lives in the process. Give me one moment, because, baby, listen, that letting go ate me up. So as I was going through it, y'all, and reading it, it was like, Shauna, how come you don't want to let go? What is the problem that you don't want to surrender everything to God, right? And a lot of times, y'all, in the process of us saying, oh, I want to hold on to it, we're hindering ourselves. When God is saying the whole entire time, baby, have I ever started a project that I did not finish? Whoop. I said, okay then, have I ever did something and I said that I was not going to do it, but you yet want to hold on to this little piece of nothing as if it's going to save what you're trying to do? It was like God is saying, girl, I am the master architect. Allow me to build this house. I'm the construction worker. Okay? I was like, okay, God. It was like God is saying, baby, I'm standing on business on this thing. Have I never not came through for you? And it reminded me of a couple of our cousins over there in the Bible. I got my notes, y'all. Number one, we're going to talk about our cousin Hannah. If y'all don't know nothing about Hannah, Hannah prayed and asked God to give her a son. And guess what God did? He stood on business. He was like, I told you I was going to come through for you. Then we got our other cousin, Sarah, right? Sarah actually laughed at God when God told her that he was going to allow her to bear a son in her old age. Our topic is the faithfulness of God. And I said, Sarah, you laughed at God, but yet God was still faithful to you. He still allowed you and blessed you to bear a son. Hey, cousin, are you a current or inspiring entrepreneur and creator? Well, honey, listen. Guess what? No longer do you have to struggle trying to figure out this social media game. You may even be struggling like, dang, I need to make more money in my business. Maybe you just want to go in and actually increase your impact within your own brand. Well, cousin, guess what? I got the perfect solution for you. I have started a whole new YouTube channel dedicated just to those things, helping you grow your online community, connect with your audience, and also increasing your income and your impact. And it's all gonna be from my own experience, okay? If y'all don't know, I got my own brand. So cousins, if this is something that you are interested in, or you know somebody that may be interested in this, guess what? You can scan the QR code that's on the screen, or you can click the link down in the description box below and go subscribe over there to that channel. Okay, cousins? Now, honey, let's go ahead and get back to the good stuff. Let me go get my other cousins out my notes over here real quick, y'all. I was like, this thing right here got so good. Then we got Moses. How many of us feel like we unqualified? How many of us feel like we are fearful of the next season or the next session in our life? Moses was feeling like, God, is you out here tripping? You want me to go talk to who? You want me to go say what to who? And God was like, I done told you, you the man for the job. Hold on, y'all. Let me go over here and get our other cousin. Then we got Abraham. God told Abraham that he was going to bless him to be the father of many descendants. And guess what? Abraham was like, really? And this the whole thing, y'all. In each one of these scenarios, and each one of these people in the Bible, everybody had a little hesitancy. Everybody was afraid in the beginning to fully let go and surrender and allow God to do what he do best. Even after God had already showed them a number of times, I am God, I am who I say I am. And so for me, I was like, wow. I say, I ain't been allowing you to stand on business, God. I have honestly been holding on and not surrendering everything and totally to you. So it was, Shauna, let go of everything mentally, physically, emotionally, release all of it. And so here's the other part, y'all. When we are yet holding on and not surrendering to different areas in our lives, from money to finances to kids to mental health to whatever that is, guess what? You holding on to that baggage can cause you to get sick. Ooh, I said, okay, Jesus. You want to hold on to it. Now you wonder why you don't feel good, or why is this not going right? It's God saying, because you won't let go and you won't let me stand on business. You won't allow me to be God who I told you I am. I've already proven myself to you, so what's wrong with right now? I was like, ooh, talking about the faithfulness of God. But what really stood out to me is when he hit me with, baby, have I ever completed a project and not finished it? I said, and you ain't. And you done finished everything that you have started. But it was like, Shauna, and I'm asking y'all, how many projects or how many things have you started and not completed? How many businesses have you started and say, oh, this got too hard, or oh, I don't have the money right now, oh, I can't do it right now, and not completed it and ain't went back and picked it up yet? How many things have you said, you know what, I done tried this relationship, I'm just going to move on to the next one. And let me give full disclosure while I'm talking about relationship. I'm talking about we using common sense, so don't come for me in the comments. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But there are just certain areas in our lives that we want full control over, because if we have full control over that thing, we know we can't blame nobody but ourselves if we mess up. When God is saying the whole time, baby, I'm going to be faithful to you. You bound to mess up, but I'm going to complete the project. I said, ooh. I said, you better talk to me. You better walk. I mean, y'all, when I say it ate me up, and it resonated with me so much, even in my own personal life. So it was just like, girl, let God stand on business in your life. Allow him to be who he said he was going to be. Allow him to fulfill every single promise that he has promised you. And another thing, have y'all ever been to church and somebody like prophesied to y'all, right? And when somebody prophesies to you, right, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen the next day or anything like that. But there is a process that you have to go through. Maybe God is saying, hey, listen, I'm going to peep out, allow you to peep into your future, but there's still a process. There's still some things that you need to go through. But I'm still going to fulfill exactly what I said. So, cousins, I got 3 things that I need for you all to take away from this and also apply this to your daily lives. Let me pull up my notes real quick. The first one is trust God's faithfulness over our own efforts. Period. Because our scripture today in Thessalonians 1:5-24 says what at the end? He will what? Surely do it. So let him work, baby. As Glow said, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him do what he gonna do, okay? The second one is practice daily surrendering in a specific area. Now, everybody know the area that they need to surrender in. And I want to also let you all know, surrendering can also just mean a form of discipline in your life too, right? You being disciplined in your finances. You saying, okay, God, I want you to help me with my finances, so I'm going to surrender this over to you. That can simply mean you not spending unnecessary money. That can simply mean you saying, you know what, I'm going to save this money, pay my bills, I'm going to go to the grocery store, buy groceries, I'm not going to eat out. See, we look at surrendering as, oh, I got to go to the altar and I'm going to be out at the altar and laid out in the altar. Sometimes God is saying, baby, it's the small things that I need you to do. Woo! Hey, it's the small things that I need you to do. It's not all about all the time the huge big things, or you going down to the altar, or you rededicating your life to Christ, or you allow somebody to lay hands on you, or you coming in and getting a word from a preacher. It can be the small things that you need to surrender in. Come on, somebody. I said, okay, Jesus. I said, okay, Jesus. And then the last thing, let me go back to my notes, y'all. I lost my spot. One moment. The last thing is, remember that God finishes what he starts. Listen, he ain't never started a project and he didn't complete it. He has fulfilled every promise in the Bible. He has fulfilled a number of promises in your life. Okay? So, and it reminds me of the song, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember the song, I surrender all to him, I freely give. Listen, surrender that stuff and let that stuff go. And remember, he's going to start what he finished. We got scripture to back it up. Let me go back up and actually give y'all the scriptures real quick. So if you need to go and research Abraham, go on over there to Genesis 5:15, and then also Genesis 21:1-2. Baby, listen, when I be studying, let me get y'all the scripture so you can go read it for yourself. He always shows up right on time, y'all. Also, when it comes to Moses, if y'all need to go and read how he fulfilled the promise that he gave to Moses, that's going to be over there in Exodus 6:6, and also read Exodus 12:51. Whoop. And if you need to go see about our cousin Hannah, go on over there to 1 Samuel 1:20, okay? And then we ain't going to forget about Sarah. If you need that scripture to go back, look at Genesis 18, 10 through 14. And then also Genesis 21, 1 through 2. So y'all, I hope that you all have enjoyed this devotional. Take those 3 things and apply them to your daily life in some type of way. And I just need for y'all to remember, it doesn't have to be anything big. It can be in the smallest area, from your finances to you dealing with your children, to even just you spending even more time with God, right? To you letting go and just allowing God to help you even on your job, if you're an entrepreneur, in your business. Because at the end of the day, God is going to be faithful to exactly what he said he was going to do for you. So y'all, that's actually what I got out of my time studying, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed this Faith and Fashion Fridays, cousin. So please, if you do not have the devotional, honey, it'll be linked down in the description box below. Of course, the look that I had on today will be linked down in the description box below as well. Or you can scan the QR code on the screen if you're like watching from your TV or a big computer as well. And then, of course, cousins, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Style with Shauna T. And then, honey, if you are in need of coaching when it comes to your business, guess what? I have a whole new YouTube channel for that. I have that link down in the description box below as well. And so, cousins, make sure that you're following me also on LTK, because y'all know that's where I link all the outfits at, and also the devotional is linked there too. But baby, listen, that is the end of our Faith and Fashion Fridays. Baby, as I tell y'all at the end of every video, honey, make sure that you walk in every room boldly and confidently, honey. And make sure that you do what? Baby, make sure that you own it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.